Yeah, I've made a recent discovery anyway on the internet. Another one of my discoveries. So I come across this geezer. It's called Airsoft Fatty, and there's another big geezer called R-Dubs, innit? He'd done like a showcase on him. He'd done like it's like a Louis Theroux style documentary, just on this kid. Like he goes and spends a day with him, a couple of days with him, films his life, shows his house. Like there's been a bit of a chubster, ain't there? And then there's the next level. Like bro has got back fat and it sags. The fucking first video I come up of him is this one where he's walking around and he's looking for a place to shit. And I'm just thinking, like, it must be horrible being that big and just going about daily life, man, because he's a big lad, bro.
So here he is, look, with his dueling partner, Robert. Absolute tank, but he has gone through a major weight loss over the last few months, so he's getting better in that. But the thing is, this kid's got heart of gold, man. It ain't about the aesthetics, is it? It's like, he just wins you over, man, because he's just a good geezer.
Just looking at his videos and his little group of mates and that, yeah, they look like they have a good old time, yeah.
After a closer look, has turned out not to be so true. His mates are tossers, but Fatty's a geezer. So instead, I'll just talk about geeks in general. Yeah, I mean,
They're mad about Star Wars and that, ain't they? They are all nerdy as fuck. But that's not a bad thing. That's not like an insult, that ain't. I don't think. I think I'm a bit of a closet nerd, ain't I? Romanian Supreme. Some of that good shit. If I had to choose between never seeing football on a TV again or never having the fucking Lord of the Rings aired on TV again, easy choice, mate. What can I say? I fucking just like wizards and hobbits and elves and shit. It's cool, man. If I could do things a little differently, I think I'd go back to my school days. I think I'd pally up with some of the book readers, some of them kids. Because what it is, yeah, I just feel like they know how to have a good time in the confines of their own home. Whether that's playing a bit of Dungeons and Dragons or whatever, or fucking learning to speak Klingon or something, I don't know yet. There's a lot of people out there that are constantly bored. I'm not really, I ain't one of them people, you know how to say, I feel like only boring people get bored. Yeah, but this Airsoft Fatty geezer, we'll just call him Airsoft, innit? I know it's his name, just calling someone fatty, even though he's a tank, it just feels a bit hurtful, you know. We live in a sugar-coated world, and I just want to sugarcoat. But yeah, he's playing with lightsabers all the time in his back garden. Smacking his fucking hands. I used to do it with my brother. We used to have lightsabers back in the day.
after saying something as geeky as that, I'm just going to slide this picture up here real quick. I was about 10 as well.
A joust, or whatever you call it, in the back garden. A fence. And one of us would end up clipping the bastard fingers. Them things come sharp, man. So I know that pain. They're mad into it. They love it, Star Wars. I'm not so much. Like, if I had to choose, you know, I'm more like Lord of the Rings, sort of elves and wizards and King Arthur and shit, some Vikings. It ain't got to be mythical. I just like old worldy shit, you know, like Game of Thrones. That's banging. You get people that don't like it, they can't get their head around it, just think it's naff. I just love all that shit. Not like I'd go and do cosplay or nothing. My mate's mum used to do that, innit? She had a boyfriend and he was well into all them like war hammers and shit, all them little models you paint. He was sick at them, to be fair. Like, they were intricate. Like, it takes a lot of time to do that sort of shit. But yeah, they'd go and fucking dress up as a knight, just go and get pissed up for a weekend, and like, run around, hit each other with foam sword and that. Her fella, he was a wizard. Fuck knows how that works. I think you have a bag of spells and you like throw spells at people or something. Secretly, I would love to go and do it.
Yep, just gonna slide this in here.
But I never will. And that's only because I watched that film, that Role Models. They dress up as Kiss at the end, and it's got the little black kid. And he's like, you look like Ben Affleck, innit? So all white people look like Ben Affleck. I'll take that, no doubt about it. I'm definitely a closet geek, yeah. what's the saying in it? It's like geeks rule the world, mate. All popular culture now, pop culture and that, comes from nerdy people, bro. All these, I tell you what, I wish I could be like a super fan though. You know, someone who's just like that into one thing, like this kid is with Star Wars and shit. He loves it, he probably knows everything about it. It's like having a deep appreciation for something that you ain't made, and it's like appreciating other people's work. I sort of have this thing in my head where I think I could do everything, so therefore it means that I don't appreciate other people's work as much, because I'm not just looking at it and like looking at it in awe. I look at it and sort of try and break it down, thinking how I could do that thing or like do some angle, you know what I mean? It's like, not all the time, but that is the, I feel like I'm someone who tries to sort of, you look at other people, what they've built, and you think, yeah, I could do something similar. And it's not like a big-headed thinking that you're well talented. It's just, you understand that it's made by normal people, that these people just applied the time and effort into it. I'm sort of lost with what I'm saying, but I think it's relevant. Maybe when I watch it back I'm going to be like, yeah, that makes sense, we'll leave it in there. But as I'm saying it now, I'm thinking, what was I just on about? I think I lost my point. I digress. Let me take a little token of joy. And I'll cook up a little Christmas cuff for the fans. It's been a while. A little present from me to you. Kill my lungs. I'm gonna get it brewed anyway. Build it up naturally, and I'll cut back when it's ready. It's brewing. I am brewing. Big up Mr. X. But yeah, that's just me. That's just the way my mind's wired up. I'd rather hear the tale of some long forgotten king than talk about the new Bando K diss track. Not saying there's anything up with it. For some reason, that's just what I'm into, innit? Each to their own, as is the beauty of this earth. That's it for now. I'm going to add a little bit more to this video later. Not too sure where I'm going to take it. I've been telling myself I'm going to bust out some drawings, so I might do that. I might throw a couple of them in for you. I don't think I can be asked to go out painting tonight with Civ. One thing, and I do remember why I didn't really hang around with, I'll say the cool kids, the nerds, the cool kids, Big Bang Theory, innit? I'd love to hang around with Sheldon and Leonard, mate. Fucking Howard or something, that'd be a gang, that would. But they used to stink like piss, mate. Too many cats, not enough hygiene, I don't know, but I think the image has changed. Fucking kids are cleanly, a bit more cleanly nowadays. There used to be a lot of sweaty grebs about. One thing about Ruller, I may be scruffy, I may have hair like a Yeti, but we always kept it clean, even from day one. That daily shower is a must. You musty cunts. You need to drink some water and fucking bath yourselves. Alright, take it easy.